Move along. You have no need to loiter.
This barrel's been moved recently. There we go. Tracks. Spoiled fruit. The rabbit... Oh, look. The thief dropped more fruit for me to follow. If I can see it in all this grass. I can't. Okay, Boars, out of the way so I can have a look. Trail of footprints this time. Must have climbed up.
Father, son, forgive me! Forgive me!
There's our thief. He's in trouble. My focus could find something I've missed.
Thank you, Savage! You saved me from the sun's judgment.
I did what now?
I left the misery of Sunfall not long ago, knowing that I'd never be welcome back in Meridian. So, I've been stealing food from a woman at Bright Market just to survive. But the Glinthawks must be the judgment of the sun.
You believe it attacked you because you were stealing?
Why else? What if I beg forgiveness from the lady? Will that absolve me and save me from the Glinthawks?
I took care of the Glinthawks, but yes, you should return and apologize. The woman you stole from is kind. She'll forgive you.
The sun has spoken! Thank you again, Savage. May the sun light your way!
Great. People finally stopped calling me outcast, and now it's Savage.
I prefer the one about the Sun Priest falling in love with a merchant's daughter. Oh, that's nice. Glad I stopped for a bit.
You're the outlander that stopped the assassin. The sun bless you. A shame a woman became Sunhawk of the Lodge. But at least... no. Always stay bright, always stay alert.
Was a guard under the last king. Far cry from those days.
Aloy. What brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies, but many came for you. Don't be so hot.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation. You're welcome to tour the defense.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could part.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for...
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere... Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you.
Have you just polished that armor, Uvid?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nor at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
We all have our place in the order of things.
This place really couldn't be more different than the
I
sacred
bet
land.
those traitorous Oseram will just and transport to Mainspring. Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics. Influence the palace. What's he thinking?
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luthid?
As many as I have.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go... So many machines. Even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue...
Our enemies dug up an army.
An army.
Too much Oseram influence at the palace.
Elita, I'm pleased to see you, but...
I'm helping prepare for the battle. The patrol, so I'm doing everything I can. Digging battle, I can't take his place.
I understand.
He'll always be with me. I should give you this. To help...
Thank you.
There's a guard under the last one.
Little Huntress. You called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few...
I don't think I know you at all.
Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave. Fanatics who torture and murder Mother. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth.
I'm with you, Vanasha.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress.
Fighting machines on pace around here.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of...
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious... To watch Edelman play in the Low Gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen... Although, I can't shake this road. Vanasha. She delights in goat...
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. Well then.
Here's to that, Uthid.
By the sun, a woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge. What's next?
So you must be Aloy then. I thought they're
More of me.
thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a...
Do all Oseram flirt at the most
inopportune? Battle isn't even Petra Forge woman. I hail from the fruit. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants...
Hello.
Isn't that him? From the Battle of the Dawn?
Can be.
Nil?
Aloy. They told me your name. I said hair like a splash of blood, tenacious as a scrapper's jaws. I've thought about what you said. Every time, the wound you gave me caught on my ribs.
But I didn't wound you.
Not by metal. Still, I forgive. A duel is such a fleeting joy. If one of us had ended the other, we'd have missed all this. The weight before blood is shed. Like the scrape of a blade across your teeth.
Nil, you're making it difficult to be glad to see you. But you're needed. The battle will be hard.
Hard? I was assured the odds would be near impossible.
And you signed up anyway?
Impossible odds, fine company, killing without consequence. How could I resist? Well, I don't like to boast.
That's a nice spear.
Thank you.
I like the way you grip it.
What reason do Oseram need for anything that they do?
Oseram scum. Sending killers after the Sun King.
Crazy Oseram.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave.
Are you sure?
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't.
Then I won't ask.
It's settled.
Name it.
Lead the biggest machine.
hot. Sticking to my armor.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These guards are in their frilled armor look like turkeys. But they're...
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian...
I've seen...
For all what's wrong.
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but...
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow.
Don't be too hard on them.
Is that why you came?
No. And we must fight a metal devil, because the...
I think the goddess and I are in agreement.
So am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What?
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for... What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna...
Hit him like a hammer to...
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting... And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron.
Only if we...
Bowen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished? How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
What is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you the end is inevitable.
Can't let him in close.
I will teach you to believe!
foreman as Sunhawk of the Lodge. Using a new day.
And by the forge, I believe I've earned a drink or two.
Teach the cards you nothing else. Feel my soul. Teach them.
Give it a few years. We'll have the Sun Dome running smoothly as anywhere in the claim.
Here's to Avad, huh?
Can't say I've had occasion to debate Nora before. Might be careful talking to strangers. Hammer to steel, they want something from you.
here! Good for an old remedy. Going down fast. They must be awesome. They've put their stamp on this place.
Bright as a white-hot flame today.
Kept the wheel turning all day. By the forge, and a drink or two.
Brought in a shipment of the finest Oseram wares I could find, and most Carja won't even look at it.
Here's the may dress a bit too fancy, but it's a descendant of the opera.
Well, well. Always told Derval a woman would undo him, and he had it coming. I've calluses older than you.
I have calluses enough if you want to test me.
She sparks. I believe it, Flamehair. Petra Forge woman.
Aloy. Machine hunter.
Machine hunter, eh? Huh. I could have a use for you. Straight of it is, we're being muscled out of our own claim. That's why I've been working on this scrap-spitting beast. It's a dispute settler.
What is this place, Petra?
The Free Heap. Free because we answered to no one but ourselves, the metal, and the dust storms. And the heap's back there. A scrapyard, piled by Oseram past, from the leavings of the old ones. Breathe it in. Get the smell in you.
Smoke. And sweat.
Living in the trees has dulled your senses. I can taste 5 metals just in my spit.
So all this scrap was left by the ancients. Was it a battlefield?
Stockpile maybe, or a rubbish heap. Packed so tight it all fused together. Those old ones tossed away more than we'll ever know.
But don't you want to know? To understand what it all...
Nah. Some delvers spend their whole lives trying to make sense of it. Not me. What it means is there's good smelting here. Yeah, don't need to understand a forest to chop down the trees for your arrows.
If you did, you'd know Ridgewood makes better shafts.
Careful, you'll scald your tongue with that fire. I don't pine for the old ones. They had their time. Their works are finished. All their inventions are under mountains now, rust on bones. My sisters and brothers of the Forge will make a new world.
So you're a Forge woman? You run the Forge and the town?
The town is the Forge, and everyone pulls their weight. The right way to do it, without all the... If we were back in the claim, Oseram land, 3 days argument, anytime...
Sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. But we like arguing. You need... Still, some traditions aren't up for debate. I would have ended up Petra Forge wife. How do you like the sound of that? A good answer. That's why I left. I was steel young from the Forge then. Could make anything of my...
So you left your homeland?
Went to Meridian. Everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. We finished just as the Mad King got a taste, so I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone who stuck with me. Then we came upon this old Oseram camp. Long abandoned, place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought the last...
I suppose you know better now that you're in... This weapon you're working on, I've never seen...
See my face in it, can you? This one's mother helped reclaim Meridian back in the... They needed to shake the walls. Turn the Mad Sun King's army to blood and...
Weapons with such...
It's not the weapon, Flamehair, it's the wielder. If that siege had touched the Great Good work, that elevator. Story in every chain. This beast doesn't have a story yet.
You said you're being pushed out of your territory.
Out of the junk heap. A pack of scrappers came snuffling in just after... And now we've got a standoff with a gang of bandits at our foundry. They blockaded us. Guess they like shiny things. Well, to finish up our defenses, I need those parts and cells.
I'm not afraid of getting them dirty.
Aren't you a...
Smoke and sweat. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
Hope everything's in order for you.
Word is, Derval almost took out Sun. That girl there?
Quick way down. Scrap. Dragged here from who knows where and when. Last light. Gotta stay sharp. Bandits have a good defense. Better spot all their sentries before I look for the power cells. The scrapes. Got anything better to do? There, a power cell. Done. Now to get into the Scrapper's Run and find those weapons.
You'll get yours when the clan blows in. Town's good as torched.
Lots of scrappers prowling. Hope they haven't stripped the parts already. The scrappers made that part. Strange. Let me find something Petra can use. Fast. Petra. I've been in the scrapyard long enough. Petra, I have the parts you wanted, but there are more bandits coming. The rest of their...
Do they now? Hold this thing steady while I give it a voice. Then we'll let it talk. Now take it up and brace yourself. Don't press it against your hips.
All right, I got it.
Heavy. All I can do to hold it up.
Come on, then, if you're coming!
Run this forged dirt town red, boys!
Heh, manners! She's working well so far. Room for improvement on the gun. No complaints about the gunner. Anyone but a bandit clan would pull back now.
Come on, you fuckheads! You'll get what's in it!
They're gathering under the bridge, Aloy. Bring it down on them.
What? It's...
Whoa! Might have overdone it a little. Now, I'm no soldier, but I'd call that a fight.
Oh, my teeth hurt from all that.
That's interesting. Need a leather strap to bite down on, perhaps. We'll give those wretches a sky burial. That's fancy talk for leaving them out for the birds. More than they'd have done for us if this thing didn't work.
If it didn't work? It could have not worked?
It isn't finished. That's why we're testing it. Now, you had your Nora toys to fight with. Saying goes, you can only trust metal. But my trust was placed well in you.
Whoa. Still feel the lightning snap in my hair.
Walk slow. They have places to be.
Are you looking for something?
Can't see hide nor hair of my friends. They went after a herd of behemoths.
Only seasoned hunters go after machines like that. Can't they handle themselves?
It's not them I'm worried about. We need special cables from those behemoths to keep... If they miss the herd, Petra will hand me my hide. I never should have agreed to that.
What trade did you agree to?
Petra assigned me and Baladja the task of getting cables from that herd. But Jorgris and Baladja are meant for each other. Like hammer and steel. They just don't realize it. So I agreed to trade duties with him to... You know.
Didn't Baladja wonder why?
It was her idea. Now I'm worried it worked too well. If they're so busy snogging that they missed the herd, it'll be mine.
Where did you last see them?
Right here, before they left. Off they went,
What were they arguing about?
How best to follow the herd. Jorgris is good with a bow, but he could get lost in his own home.
Why not explain what happened?
If you want to tell Petra, be my guest. Maybe she'll blow her top at you. I would run off in search of them, but...
I can look for your...
They were headed to the arch north. If we miss that herd, we won't be able to...
Let's keep that as a last...
anointed. It does. And watch over.
You're Aloy, the one who returned to All Mother's womb. I am blessed to stand in your presence.
There's no need to fuss over me. Who are you praying for?
My sister, Nakoa. She went north to find a Karja officer called Zaid, one of the captains of the Red Raids. I'm worried about her.
Did the matriarchs really give Nakoa permission to leave?
No. They refused her. But nothing could stop her from going after Zaid. Nakoa saw it happen. Hid in the cellar and forced herself to watch.
I lived in the Embrace during the Red Raids.
For 10 years, the Karja attacked without warning. Devils like Zaid butchered braves and kidnapped civilians for blood sacrifice. It all ended when the mad Sun King died. The matriarchs say his son wants to set things right.
You could have gone with...
Leave the sacred land and be purged from All Mother's eternal memory? No, she said she didn't care. I don't...
I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, Mother bless you. She must have passed through Mother's crown. My Aunt Salai lives there. They might have spoken. Maybe she can tell you more. All Mother, soon.
Let it be praised. The anointed will see to that.
It's you, the anointed.
No, no. No need to make a fuss. That brave. Sounds like he's suffering.
Yes. It's only a matter of time before he passes. I've seen people die before, but never in such pain. Nothing I do comforts him. I don't need... There should be some in stashes along grave trails to the east, but I don't suppose you could check the stashes?
I'll do whatever I can.
Thanks so much.
I'll check the stashes for Dream Willow if I get it.
You will?
This must be Mother's crown. So I should be around here somewhere.
Next time, I'll remember what the matriarchs decreed.
Stuck here while my little sister's out hunting. God us protect her.
My own gun. Should have got out of the way.
Have you seen?
You're the Anointed. Yeah, I need you to tell me about Nakoa.
I gave her supplies for the journey north. She went to Daytower, looking for Zaid.
Is there anything you can tell me about Daytower?
It's a Karja fort, right at the border. Bastards used to gather Nora captives there, so they could ship them to Meridian for slaughter. I told Nakoa not to go. What's a lone Nora gonna do there? But she wouldn't listen. All she can think about is finding Zaid.
What do you know of Zaid?
He's a rabid animal, a murderer. The worst of the Red Raiders. Killed my brother while poor Nakoa watched from the shadows. Even as I begged her not to go, part of me wanted her to. I need him dead as much as she does. You can't imagine what it's like. He mutilated my brother. And yet he walks free among the Karja.
I understand. Better than you think. I'll look for Nakoa when I reach it.
She can't come back. The matriarchs won't allow it. But I'd be so grateful. And please.
I will. Nakoa came through.
King Avad sent spies to free Prince Itamen from the clutches of the Shadow Karja.